once I met Professor Sarvesh Chandra of Civil Department, so he told me this incident that once he was invigilator, or it was his course as well, so he was taking exam and somebody forgot his calculator. So what usually they do, they keep the calculator and then you have to go to the office and take it, and office is closed at 5 p.m. So, but he was so concerned that the student might have exam next day and he won't get a calculator from anybody else क्योंकि सबका exam है तो कौन उसे calculator देगा. So he himself went to his hostel at night to return him the calculator, and that really touched me.
तो हम क्लास के बाद अपने गाइड के पास गए थे मीटिंग में. तो जैसे ही गाइड के पास घुसते हैं तो वो बोलते हैं, बेटा तुम क्लास में तो ऐसे बहुत अच्छे लगते हो, पर ऑफिस में ऐसे शॉर्ट्स में कभी दोबारा मत आना. तो उन्होंने हमें बाहर निकाल दिया, फिर बोले नहा धो के और पूरा फॉर्मल कपड़े पहन के वापस आओ.
Every morning we had a race, my advisor and I. We both rode motorcycles in US, and then we had this agreement between us that whoever makes it to the office first, okay, and then the person who comes in second buys coffee that day. And eventually, most of the time, because I was a single PhD student, I could get to office earlier than him. And even days when he beat me to the office, he still never let me, buy coffee.
Well, the fondest will be that when we were here, there was a mess worker strike, and both faculty members and students had to cook and take charge of the mess. Right? So, working with our faculty members, cutting the vegetables, making a mess of, preparing a dal, but making a collective mess of it.
Fondest memory of my teacher. So there was this one day, class 10th के एकदम last के में, जब सारे बच्चे मतलब घर पे छुट्टी पे थे और मैं स्कूल में अकेले आई थी, and I was sitting and I was just reminiscing over things I've done in the entire class, and I was a little muggu and बस बैठी हुई थी और सोच रही थी. तभी मेरी हिस्ट्री टीचर आती है. I'd never spoken to her before and I had a phobia of teachers, to be honest. I wasn't really a teacher's pet. उनसे मैं बैठी और उन्होंने मुझसे अपने आप ही आके बात करना शुरू कर दिया, और उसके बाद मुझे उनसे बात करके ये पता चला कि टीचर्स aren't really another species of humans. They're just like us only. They have similar experiences and also. उस टाइम पे मुझे बहुत खुलापन फील हुआ and I liked it a lot.
There was a Sanskrit teacher also, and he was an old man. And I didn't like Sanskrit, I didn't do well, so I used to bunk classes. And one day I was sitting in the corridor, and another classmate of mine, he was a poetical student. So she also wanted to go. And she said something, or I told her something, and then she teased me or something, so I chased her. But I forgot that it was a corridor, and on both sides of the corridor there were classrooms. And in one of the classrooms, that old man was teaching Sanskrit, where I was supposed to be. So he saw me, and when I realized that I'm caught, I guess I was very nervous. And he complained also to other teachers. And I guess that was funny later. That wasn't funny at the moment, but it was very funny. And he thought I was chasing girls or something.
I remember this one. मेरे स्कूल में एक लड़का मेरी कंप्लेन लेके टीचर के पास गया था कि she said this to me. मैंने मैम को बोला I did this on a dare and I said sorry to him. मैम उल्टा उसी को डांटने लगी. She was like कि तुम्हारे पैर पड़ जाए क्या, मतलब what do you want? I don't entertain this complaint. So that was good. I loved that favoritism.
So the fondest memory I had is with Professor Prabhat Munshi, the current Dean of Resource and Alumni.
हमारे स्कूल में what used to happen that we had in 10th grade, I mean for some reasons we had girls and boys section अलग थे, and then 10th grade में I remember मेरी एक टीचर से थोड़ी बहस हो गई थी किसी चीज़ पे, तो she took me out and she made me sit in one of the girls section.
So I had a talk with him a day before that कभी आइए टेबल टेनिस खेलने, and he was pretty serious. So he called me at around 5:15 in the morning. I was on night out, so I slept around 4. So I just picked up the call. He said, Himanshu, I'm standing at the court, come right now. So I was just brushing my teeth. I said, okay sir, I'm coming. Then he was there and said, you are still late.
तो पूरा गर्ल्स सेक्शन था और मतलब उसमें जाके मुझे एक दिन स्पेंड करना पड़ा था. अब एक तरह से वो सही भी था पर दूसरे तरफ थोड़ा एम्बैरेसमेंट भी हुआ था.
Fondest memory of my teacher was in class 7th. So actually she was leaving the school in which I used to study, and one day she came to me and said, Vedant, I really liked teaching you for the past 3 years, and as a memory of you, I have kept my child's name on your name. His name is Vedant. So I was so touched, and that day I realized how important it is for the teacher to actually care for the student, and how important for the student to know that there is one teacher who really loves you and is so affectionate about you.